Hey Will, how are you?
Uh, It's going all right. Dark autumn times and all that.
Oh yeah, I heard it's snowing in Finland.
Yeah, it's been doing that too. Like just couple of days it was just snowing briefly, but it's not cold enough yet for the snows to be staying.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. So, Will, your debut album "Veil of the Gods" is to be out on November 17th. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new upcoming album?
Mm, well, it was a very long process. Like I started making demo ideas
Mm,
several years ago, then just kept on working on the songs since I didn't have any singer at
mm,
the time who would be working with me. And then I just decided that I'll just ask Nicholas, who just happened to be one of my favorite vocalists at the time. I'm much of a fan
mm,
of his own band, Arraying Path, and just never had even talked with him or anything. I just decided that I'll send him the demo versions of the songs and see if he'd be interested. And once he said yes, that was the point where I knew that I really had to start working on this band for real and
yeah.
make things happen. And so we took our time, made more demo arrangements, and then proceeded on recording
Mm,
the selected song ideas that we'd want to be part of the album. And originally we thought of doing 8 or 9 songs on the album, but then all 11 turned out so good that we just thought that it'll make a good debut album, just including everything we had worked on.
mm. Fantastic, fantastic. And did you guys put up some kind of concept or a theme to focus on this album?
Mm, Basically, yes, all the lyrics Nicholas wrote are based on different cultures, but combining on the darker
Mm,
so-called cosmic gods and aspects of different cultures and ancient religions and so on. And that's the red thread that's tying up the whole album together.
mm. Fantastic. And a brilliant cover art that goes behind this album. And I really like the way the cover art appeals. It's really nice work of art. So, how did it all happen? And who was behind the cover art?
This is actually a strange thing because we had the cover idea pretty much as it is, but then cover artist who made it, well, his work wasn't entirely satisfying it, and the producer Bob Katzianis, he just played around with it on one of those AI things and basically recreated the exact same image from the original artwork that we had commissioned and paid for. So in a way, it is an AI created image, but there was an original artwork that we had for it as well.
Fantastic.
So the
Fantastic.
weird way of working around with it in the opposite way that usually might use AI things for inspiration, but it turned out better this way, just by chance.
Yeah, sounds good.
The,
And
the idea was to have this kind of image that is has nothing really human in it, that it's literally like a corona or portal or like the veil of the gods opening up.
great, great work. Fantastic. And talking about the album, 11 mind-blowing songs, bringing back the good old pure heavy metal awesomeness back into the scene. Totally enjoyed each and every song from this album. No flaws, it's all perfectly came out. A fantastic album for the year. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming up with an awesome debut album. So thanks for this awesomeness. And as a creator, as a band, how do you guys feel about the outcome?
I'm very satisfied. It's the songwriting that I was focusing on has been basically a combination of every kind of influence that I I like to hear in the more epic, traditional heavy metal music, and then it's just I don't know. I've always had the idea that every single riff in a song should have a purpose instead of having any filler riffs. Even when there's a solo coming up, the basic foundation for the song should be working without any extra additional things, and that's just how I approach songwriting and try to leave out everything that's unnecessary to be there, and then just combined all the elements together, and there's plenty to go around, but it's still all, I think, sounds like the exact same band.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you have released a lyric video for the first song from this album, Oregon. Do you guys have any plans to come up with an official music video for any of the songs from this album?
Not at the moment, no. Since two of us live here in Finland and Nicholas lives all the way in Cyprus, we haven't even considered of doing live shows for the time being. And who knows, maybe in the future, if situations change and time and our chances allow it, and might be possible to be working on real videos or do some shows. But currently haven't been too interested in within our possibilities either. So.
Yes, like you said, since Nicholas is in Cyprus, live shows is a big task for you guys to do it. So, would you be keeping it as a studio only releases, or in the future you might plan to go on a tour?
Can't really say. We haven't discussed about possible live shows at all. So Nicholas was saying that he's currently not able to be traveling or committing so much time due to family reasons and other such things, which are quite normal at this age and all that. But we definitely will be making more music and focus on working on the next album, probably next year or so. Try to make things faster instead of working on the whole project for such a long time. Like this album took nearly 3 years to complete.
Fantastic. And being a debut album for you guys, like, do you guys have some kind of plan for the release on November 17th?
No, not really. No. Just eager to see it out finally, since the whole album was completed already during was it July last year. So it's been more than 1 year waiting just to be published. And of course, it took a couple of months to find a suitable record label to push it out and promote it properly and give it the attention that I think it deserved. And now there's no real plan, just eager to see it finally released.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And how do you guys look into the future? And is there some big dreams as a band?
Hard to say. Hard to say. Already making this album was kind of a dream come true, since I started listening to metal already when I was a little boy at 6 years old. Already started listening to Iron Maiden, and ever since I picked up my first guitar, I had the idea that I want to do more traditional metal one day, and now that dream has come true, and there's no other real plan than just to make more epic metal in the future as well.
Fantastic, fantastic, Will. And Will, finally, any message that you want to give to the metal fraternity around the world?
What to say? not really. Just hope that the album will be well received and get the attention it deserves, and hopefully gives more and more people the sensation that real metal basically never dies.
Absolutely. And Will, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview to talk on your debut album, Veil of the Gods, which is to be out on November 17th. And like I said earlier, a fantastic album and pure heavy metal awesomeness in this album. And I want to thank you so much for all the hard work and effort you put to bring this album to the metal fans around the world. So thank you so much for that. And I'm really hoping to get more awesome music from you guys. And hopefully someday we'll meet on the road.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Thank you and have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.
Thank you.